Shadowbinders is back in stock on shopclownfish.com. That's shopclownfish.com. If you missed our Indiegogo, now's your chance. You can get the books again. And now on with the show. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about how Teela is the man now.
Teela is literally the man.
The man. She's the man at arms in Kevin Smith's new He-Man show, Masters of the Universe Revelation. Kind of like we said was probably maybe going to happen, that she was going to take center stage. There seems to be more evidence in the trailer, the new trailer, that is the case, but there's even more evidence in this clip compilation we found from another country. I think it's actually their trailer or some international trailer, but they show it's mostly Teela.
Right.
Mostly Teela, and she literally becomes man at arms. They literally refer to her as the new man at arms.
That's true, they do.
So we're going to talk about that. We have thoughts.
Okay.
Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 204,000 subs. Thank you for the support. So yeah, we've been talking about He-Man because we love Masters of the Universe and Shira. And we were initially excited, very excited.
Well, I still hope it's good. I mean, I'm still wanting it to be good. I don't know what I think, but we ultimately want it to be good.
Yeah, we never wanted to hate on this show, and I'm still not hating on this show. What I don't like is being told that we're crazy when we have an insider tip saying the show is basically going to be all about Teela, that He-Man's going to get Teela, the He-Man's going to get sidelined.
Yeah, there's Adam in the background. So at least you know Adam's with their group.
Adam.
But you don't know when this part was. But Adam's there with their group. And this is after whatever, because there's Teela with her get up and her half-shaved head. Which, why do they keep doing that?
We know why they're doing that. We know exactly why they're doing that. They're gonna go all furiosa on Teela. But she literally, according to these other clips, literally is going to be appointed man at arms, replacing her father, Duncan. She's going to be man at arms. Now, fun fact with, I think the 2002 show, if it had continued as I understand it, man at arms would have gotten turned into a snake man. So he would have been snake man at arms.
That's weird.
That's what they said. And supposedly Clamp Champ was going to take over then as man at arms, which would have been kind of cool. I like Clamp Champ. I always like Clamp Champ.
I know you've said that before.
I love Clamp Champ. You could pick up a whole guy and you could like flip him with Clamp Champ. He had the biggest accessory. By that, I mean his pack-in
I just
weapon.
nod my head and let him talk, because he thinks he has to keep clarifying.
Clamp Champ had the biggest accessory. But yeah, Teela's got the biggest pair of balls in this show. So the trailer dropped. We're not going to show you a whole lot of it. For obvious reasons, because we'll get a copyright strike. But
yeah, especially because it's us.
Because it's us. We had this happen with DreamWorks too, with Shira.
It looks nice. I mean, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the animation looks amazing. I think the characters, for the most part, look really, really good. Other than I don't know what the flip they were thinking on Teela. I still think that Evelyn looks like Cora, but
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be
it looks good.
The animation's good. Now, this is Powerhouse.
Well, that doesn't look very good.
Well, that's an in-between. That's an in-between shot. But they show a lot of shaved head Teela attacking people.
And, it was like a lightsaber thing in her back. I know it's her thing that she uses, but it kind of reminds me of a lightsaber. But at first I thought, well, maybe, it's kind of like the Jungle Book, where they released 2 trailers, and they had one that was focused on, Emily Blunt's character, and they had one that was focused on Dwayne Johnson's character. And I thought, well, maybe this is the Teela trailer. But they don't have another trailer.
No.
I do think it's interesting to point out too that this got leaked today. The overseas one got leaked today.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, here they come with a with the Netflix Kevin Smith trailer. So I mean, it's smart to try to get in on that. I mean, I'll give him credit for that.
What I did not like watching some of these clips is, Randor basically bitch slapping Adam, like insulting Adam as they're promoting.
I wish I had a daughter like Teela. He doesn't say that, but
that's basically what he's saying. Like, Teela's got bigger balls than you, Adam, you piece of shit. So yeah, I mean, look, the animation we knew was gonna be good. There was never any doubt.
We always said that, contrary to what these idiots on Twitter say. We never said that would be a problem here.
If you've seen Castlevania, if you've seen Seis Manos, then you've seen Powerhouse Animation's work. They do spectacular work.
Let's hope Netflix actually pays them, unlike other studios.
Let's hope they pay them. Yeah, we have another video coming where Netflix apparently is underpaying anime studios, but these guys are based out of I think Texas, but they job out the work to I want to say Korea, but they did Castlevania. They were doing another Castlevania series with Richter Belmont, which I'm actually pretty excited about.
You are.
Because those are my favorite Castlevania games, Symphony of the Night.
The one that was in the French Revolution?
Yeah, that was never mentioned, but okay, that's fine. Whatever. We get Richter, right? I hope we get Richter. So yeah, we knew the animation. We knew that regardless of the story could be complete dog shit, that this show was gonna look good. We knew it was going to be a drastic change from Shira, which looked like a Tumblr cartoon.
I'm sorry, but it did.
It did. We knew it was going to look good anyway, which is part of the reason I was excited about it, because I'm like, oh, wait. It's like, oh, Kevin Smith's involved. I'm like, Powerhouse is doing the animation. Oh, Powerhouse. Yeah, this will be good. Then we heard the leaks and we were like, shit.
Yeah.
Just shit. It's a Netflix show. It's a Netflix show. You can sum it all up with it's Netflix.
That's what everybody keeps saying. And the trailer does not do it any favors to change to say to the contrary. Now, it being a show led by Teila isn't necessarily a bad thing, except for the fact that the way they were kind of leading people to believe it was Masters of the Universe, it was going to be He-Man, and Adam's clearly there, so who the hell knows what's going on. But I don't know what the hell they did to Teila. She looks like she needs like chocolate because she's like perpetually PMSing.
Teila
she's got like resting bitch face at all times.
She does. Like, she looks like such a bitch in this show. I mean, they're going Furiosa on Teila.
Because you can't be a tough woman unless you're a bitch.
With a shaved head.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and yeah. Yeah. So I have to agree with Battle Armor Dad here. This to me is still my favorite incarnation of Masters of the Universe, because it was kind of the best of both worlds. And one of the things that really chaps my ass about this whole thing, beyond Kevin Smith himself, is that they're ignoring 2002 He-Man. They're like, it's the first He-Man show in 40 years. I'm like, no, it's not.
Well, that and the fact they keep going about, somebody else pointed out about the sword. They're like, well, it's 2 parts. It always was.
It always was. In the toys, it was He-Man and Skeletor, each had half. And in the cartoon, it was He-Man and Shira, each had a sword. I think they're just going to completely ignore Shira.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, which is probably for the best, given. Now, looking at the trailers and stuff, though, and looking at the leaked, especially the leaked scenes, tonally, I do not think this fits Masters of the Universe at all. Like, this is, I just don't think it fits Masters of the Universe. It seems like how Kevin Smith was talking about how he drew inspiration from all these other franchises. It's very apparent. We've got like Triclops leading a cult. We've got Mad Max Teela. I think it's going to look like Masters of the Universe for the first episode or two, and then it's going to go completely off the rails in a totally different direction.
I just want it not to suck. That's all I want.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't suck, but it is what we said it was.
I just love the little He-Man icon in the bottom corner the whole time. That side eye, like,
I told you. I told you. But yeah, Kevin Smith wants this to be the MCU for He-Man fans. No, he wants it to be the MCU so he gets more work.
Wait, he actually said this?
Apparently.
Oh my God.
Apparently.
How can it be the MCU unless they're playing all these weird spin-off things? There's the cinematic universe.
Why didn't you just do a straight up He-Man continuation and then spin it off into the Teila show?
People would have been more okay with that. If they had just been upfront and honest, people would have been okay with it.
Yeah.
And you know what made me so mad was, the way he behaved when you put that thing up and you're like, I hope it's not true. And the way he behaved was so like ridiculous and over the top that we were like, oh shit. Because when it was dubbed, then we were like, oh, we can maybe see what happens. And then it's like, no. And then here it is.
Yeah, I mean, if they had led with, hey, what happens if He-Man or Adam loses the ability to turn into He-Man? What happens if He-Man's taken out of play? What happens to the rest of eternity?
Apparently he's a puss and he needs a man-at-arms, which is now, woman-at-arms.
Woman-at-arms.
To protect him and kick everybody else's ass to make sure that he can get the sword back and actually be worth something.
There he goes, woman-at-arms. Yeah, she's talking about, like, bust-in faces or something in this. She's the man now, dog. She's the man now. Look.
As a redhead, I'm even like, what the hell?
Again, for the 1000th time, for the people who don't actually watch our fucking videos and just look at the thumbnails and are like, I know what Clownfish TV is saying. All we said, we repeated rumors we heard, and we said from the very beginning we were hoping the show wouldn't suck. That's it. We've never...
Still hope it doesn't suck.
I hope it doesn't suck. It could be completely everything that we were told, but it could still be done in such a way that it doesn't suck.
Right. So, we're going to wait and see, but, it looks cool. I mean, as far as the art style is concerned, I have some major concerns.
I have major concerns. Yep.
The person behind it and the way they've handled other things in the past and the way they behave gives me major concerns. Track
record with movies over the last 10 years, not good.
And track record with Netflix.
Yeah, you put that together. Just say it's a Netflix show. It's He-Man's getting the Netflix treatment. And I gotta wonder if, since they sat down with people at Netflix, if this wasn't a mandate. Because we know that like Amazon and Disney now, they have these mandates about the ratio of the kinds of people that are allowed to be front and center in the show. And they're probably like, He-Man, that sounds problematic. Man.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. You know what else got me? Because they wanted to like make people realize that yes, he's going to be there. He's going to be an important part of the show. Like they keep claiming. When they have that one screen capture where they're all there together, including Adam, why aren't they using that for the picture instead of them using what they're using with the group without him? Like they had this, they could have used that. Like, oh look, and Adam's there too. So people have been like, oh okay, Adam's there too. No, they go with the shot that has, the other, the other people, the B team, here, and there's no Adam. But they could have eased a lot of people and, their minds, and they could have like won over fans a bit more had they just, put that picture up.
This is 3 strong women and their non-male, non-human companions, servants. We got a robot and Orko. I don't know if Orko's technically male. I don't know if he's got a ding-dong.
Doesn't really matter now because it doesn't matter. I mean, anymore, it doesn't matter. They're going to do what they're going to do. But I'm sure you're right, though, because with the mandates in place, what has been put in place, and it's been the last year or two, I'm sure that he's not allowed to be. It's allowed to be He-Man and the Masters of the Universe because that's a problem.
Yeah, I can totally picture. Now, this will be the out because Kevin Smith likes to throw people he worked with under the bus. That seems to be an ongoing, thing he does.
I like his hypocrisy where he can just say whatever he wants that rumors aren't true, and you're supposed to forget about it, and that's fine. But no one else is allowed to do that. But continue.
I can see if this show does not do terribly well, him blaming Netflix and being like, I wanted to do He-Man, but Netflix made me make it the Teela show.
Well, they keep saying about the guy from Mattel. I think it was Mattel, and about he's like, I kept telling him, don't make fun of it, don't change it. Yeah, because we saw it with Shira, that's what they did, and I agree with that. But I don't see how this is not changing it now. She's man at arms and everything else. It's like,
literally, they call it's not even like woman at arms or because she was captain of the guard before.
We're just calling her, whatever something. No, man at arms.
Boss bitch. They could have called.
I want boss bitch. Actually, we joked about that. We wanted emails. I wanted to be called, boss. I wanted to be called what was I called? Boss bitch. What was the other one? It was like.
Ginger boss lady.
Ginger boss lady.
Ginger boss lady.
But
boss bitch works, for sure. But yeah, she literally
give her Snickers.
She does. Oh my God, this is gonna be like they do with the Bayformers Optimus Prime. The one that rips the spines off, cuts the heads off of Decepticons. They're like, have a Snickers, Optimus, and then he's like, thumbs up, buddy Optimus Prime from G1.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She thinks that she needs a Snickers because she's acting like a bitch.
Yeah, Triclops needs a Snickers too. Is it Triclops or is it another?
I don't understand why.
They're in a cult now.
I'm more offended as a woman by the fact that the only way you can be a strong female character is to not have boobs, to have half-shaved head, and to be a bitch. That just drives me insane. Because it's like there's a bunch of guys who can make jokes and they're like, oh, hey, they're still funny, but they're still like the leader, and that's okay. But if you're a girl on these shows, that they distill you down to, well, if you're going to be a strong female character, you have to be this stereotype, and it really makes me mad.
But the designs are good when they stick to the old stuff.
He looks like a penis.
Well, he's man at arms. He's the biggest dick in Eternia.
That's why his arms are so big.
Not as big as Fisto's. Now, they made Fisto his brother in the 2002 series.
Oh, I see why.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not...
I think we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
I do. So there we go, guys. Like, I'm going to tell you, for the 13th, 14th,
It does look good. Other than the fact they have the Sailor Moon transformation with the rainbows.
That was weird. He-Man doesn't... Yeah, was that the one that Kevin Smith was crying when He-Man transformed? I'm like,
no, but that ends in why?
He was crying when He-Man transformed, but I'm like, yeah, it's literally like rainbow glitter transformation sequence. Like...
I said, hey, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's up with it? This is not...
I mean, it's pretty.
But this isn't He-Man. He-Man is lightning and shit. Like, it should freaking...
That was more of a Sailor Moon meets Shira thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, this is not how He-Man transforms. I'm sorry. I mean, he looks cool. His design looks cool. I don't have a problem with him having the H on the chest because some of the toys, a lot of toys had the H.
It's Sailor Man.
But, yeah. Sailor Man...
Name Sailor Man.
T-Man at Arms and Sailor Man.
There you go.
All right, we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
All right, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye. Please, please, please don't suck.